Guys, how Eric and everyone stated tonight on the strategy board and stay in the moment and all of that, was it hard, especially LeBron and Dwyane, knowing what's coming next, or was there almost a meeting and a team mindset of got to take care of this first?
I mean, this isn't a young ball club. We understand that. We got to live in the moment. We got to play these games out and not focus on the next night. So, I love the way we approached the game from the opening tip and got a real convincing win.
LeBron, how important was it for you to get off to a good start, to get some rest, but also more importantly to get up from that fall you took in the third quarter?
It's always good to start well, get you in a good rhythm. I'm starting to figure it out. I understand now, what D-Wade is doing. He doesn't like the first half. He doesn't like the first half, so that's where I make my mark. And I already know in the third quarter he's going to start shooting things like that. So I looked at the stat sheet at halftime. He was zero from the field. He never did that when I played against him ever. But it's always good to be aggressive early. It's at the top of my jump when I made that fall. I was wild. Glad I was able to get my foot down and place it back on the court before my hand hit. So I'm fine.
LeBron, unless I'm mistaken, first possession of the second quarter, I think it was T-Mac's first possession in the game. You drove right at him. Dwyane, you drove right at him a couple minutes later and picked up your third. Was that just the way the game broke, or was that any sort of, hey, we noticed what you said kind of message at him?
No, we just took, honestly, D-Wade got the ball and seen one guy in front of him, and I did the same. It didn't matter if it was T-Mac or whoever the case may be. And we just tried to be aggressive. I was able to get to the free throw line, and D-Wade picked up his third, which he didn't want that to happen, but, just being aggressive.
Dwyane, Coach Spo was in here before. He said tomorrow night is about family and helping a few of your own here. What can you guys do as teammates for LeBron tomorrow when he's in that environment with all of that attention on him, a lot of him that's planned to be kind of negative?
Well, the biggest thing is to be consistent, with the way we approach and get ready for games, as a team. We all have a lot of fun together, getting ready for games. And we just got to continue to keep it up and keep his mind on basketball. And as much as possible, it's going to be very emotional for him. It's nothing that none of us is going to understand. But he understands and knows that no matter what's said or no matter what, that his family, his new family, has his back. Loves him truly and dearly, and we want nothing but great things for him. So we're gonna try to go out there and get another win. We want to win 3 games in a row, and it's a special game for our brother, and we're gonna try to, of course, win that ball game. And we all gonna play hard for him.
LeBron, I asked Chris the same question. He said, what can you do for LeBron? And he said, give him the ball. How much are you going to try to look to get some looks and get some early shots and just get going?
Well, I always try to be aggressive early. Like I said, I'm starting to figure out, exactly how we're playing. And, we're playing good basketball right now. So, getting early touches, I know that floor. I know my spots on that floor. I know exactly where I need to get to where I feel comfortable on that floor. So I'm very comfortable with that court.
LeBron, Mario Chalmers out on the court now, healthy, lets you play a little bit more off the ball. And Dwyane, you've been playing with him for the last 3 years. How much of his impact on the court has helped you guys?
Well, I think from my standpoint of playing with him, Rio's a guy who, of course, can make shots. Of course, is good defensively as well. It puts it gives us an opportunity to play off the ball because of his quick hands, his long arms, and is a good defender. But also, he can make some things happen. So we like the fact that he's now getting healthy, and our combination of guards between Carlos and Rio. The biggest thing is that other guys' minutes are gonna go down a little bit, and we got to keep everyone's spirits up and let them know the big picture. And Eddie hasn't been playing as much lately, but he's a true professional, so he understands that Rio wasn't playing much early, but he stuck with it, and now he is, and other guys' minutes are gonna go down a little bit, and that's what it's doing.
Dwyane, you've taken your share of falls on the court and have gotten back up. What is it like when you see a guy like LeBron fall? And I mean, we're not used to seeing him stay on the court a couple seconds to gather himself. I mean, what went through your mind when you saw that?
Get up. Same thing as everyone else, you know. We don't need any more nothing around here. We've had enough turmoil and, you know, guys going down. So get up. That's all I want him to do. And once he did, it was fine. But, yeah, I think he's able to take falls. He's able to take hits. I mean, look at him.
Yeah, I don't.
You know, he got shoulder pads on right now. He's a big guy. Yeah. So I don't really worry too much. But when he stay down a little bit, you do want to, you know. But sometimes you take a little break.
I just don't know how to fall. See, you know how to fall. You've kind of mastered the falling thing. He just fall. He fall when you have to. You know, he's kind of mastered that. I don't know. He must have a slip and slide thing when he was a kid or something. He just like sliding all over the place. I don't know how to fall. That's why I stay on my feet. So when I go down, you know, I'm a little injured at the point. I'm a little hurt.
Talk about looking up clips. We've been asking you about this game in Cleveland, I think, since the summer.
Right.
But now that it is here, how does the feeling for you change that it's not just a little bit in advance, but this is it, it's the next game?
You know, right now it's still mellow right now. I think tomorrow, you know, as we go into the meetings, get ready, prepare for that team, get on the bus, head over to the arena, and, you know, actually go through the tunnel and walk through the hallways and actually have to stop at the first locker room. That's when I'll feel it more. You know, that's when I know I'll be, you know, this time is now, and, you know, let's get the ball rolling. So, you know, right now I'm okay. Don't feel it as much, but I know I have some excitement butterflies just to get the things rolling.
You talked about it being emotionally draining. How do you deal with that when you're on the court and you have to play basketball?
Well, once you're on the court, honestly, you're able to, just don't think about it as much. You know, this is what we do. You know, any distraction. I mean, if you ask any professional athlete or anybody, you know, once they get into their zone or get on that field or on that court or whatever the case may be, it's easy to kind of forget about everything else and just focus on what you do best. And you know, once that ball is tipped at 8 o'clock tomorrow night or whatever the case may be, 8:03, however y'all do with the TV, I understand that too. I'll be ready.